I'm just mad that like they killed the dog in this one.
The
like,
show's not over yet.
dead.
It's Harley Quinn, Deadshot,
What?
King Shark, and Captain Boomerang against the world's greatest DC superheroes in this extended look at Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League.
Here we go.
Let's hear from developer Rocksteady Studios.
Hello.
Hi everyone, my name is Darius Sidarian and I'm the studio product director at Rocksteady Studios. Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League is the next installment in the Arkhamverse and will be releasing this May. It is a third-person action shooter set 5 years after the events of Batman Arkham Knight.
Oh, 5 years. Okay.
Metropolis has been invaded and you're going in as the Suicide Squad members Harley Quinn, King Shark, Deadshot, and Captain Boomerang to face off against the ultimate threat, a corrupted Justice League. The team has been hard at work at creating the best possible game experience for our players, and we're very excited to share more as part of this state of play. Today, let's take a brief look at one of the missions in our game.
Gameplay!
The Flash has been corrupted by Brainiac.
Oh!
In Suicide Squad, you'll need to work together in up to 4-player online co-op to stop the Flash and rescue Lex Luthor in the process.
Rescue him.
Enjoy.
Bust something up!
Whoa!
Yep, I got him in his armor.
Nice.
Oh, you know what? Hold on a sec. Hello, Brainiac. Is it happening now? Great. You will have Luthor ASAP. Good news! You want Luthor, all you have to do is come and get him.
I love how much of a dick the Flash is.
Yes, I do too. Is anyone who's talked so far in the Justice League? Holy shit.
Task Force X, what the hell was that?
Flash is alive.
And he has Luthor.
One damn thing at a time. That artillery is gonna wreak havoc on our front line. If there's a snowball's chance in hell you can destroy it, I expect you to, no matter the cost. Are we clear?
Yeah. Front line?
Clear the
front line? What front line?
Time to light them all up.
Holly!
Oh my god!
Out of my way.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
I gotta say, this looks kinda good.
Yeah.
I love the movement.
I'm really liking it too.
Oh my.
That's gonna leave a mark.
Whoa.
Focus on fire on this tank. Why do we never get
They really put effort into the movement. I love it.
Yes.
Upon this tank.
I presume this is 4 players co-op, just like mixing between the angles. Yeah. Obscure shooter there. But I do like the movement. I didn't see how that was King Shark moving along there.
Yeah, he probably kind of moves like the Hulk, I imagine.
Because Deadshot's got his jetpack.
Incoming.
Send this chopper flying!
Roger that, Quinn. Eyes up.
I gotta say,
More company.
the way they move is pretty in line with their characters.
Is he just jumping? Yeah, he's just jumping. Okay.
Senseless violence. Love it.
Not too bad.
Nail that weak spot, squad. No worries.
Wow.
So basically, gameplay, shoot the glowy thing.
Boom! Job
cool.
done. You came through, Boomer.
There's so much going on.
Just call me the Pinball Wizard.
Oh my god!
Okay, is he just... Okay, he's got some sort of jet propelled arm or something. Yeah. Or is that just the style? Mostly he's just jumping.
Quinn, there's more of them.
Thank you!
Oh, wow. She's got a minigun as well, okay.
That is very Harley Quinn.
Guys, this one won't die already!
Killing it out there, Hal. Come on.
Look, you got a little drone that she swings off of.
Comes the boom!
Huge target. Get on it now.
Rising like a wave.
Oh, this is our chance!
The weird tentacle is freaking me out there, the way it's all swaying. Very alien, I like it.
Yeah.
Ouch!
I love our
Look how
escapades.
stylish that all looks.
Yeah.
With the metal brainiac tentacle in the background. And there's Lex. I presume. Yeah, I'll be quite sick after.
So, how'd the whole taking down the Flash thing go?
Ha! Luther tried to do it himself.
Still in play? Now get out of my way. I have work to do.
Oh, hey there, sleepyhead. We've got an interrogation to
Where did
get
the
back
chair
to.
from?
You think I'm just gonna let you walk away? And tell these guys everything you know? You think they can stop us? Pathetic.
Pathetic? At least I'm not a big hero turned stooge for a spaceman.
I like Boomerang taking standing at them.
Okay, Boomerang. You want to see what a real hero can do? I'll show you.
Oh crap.
I call the Boomerang takes him off. Whoa! Oh, Wonder Woman!
Flash, how do I stop this? Please, tell me how.
He's not infected yet.
You have to kill us, Diana.
The Terminator theme tune.
We have to die to save the world.
That was cool. Who was that? Was that Flash laughing there? Or was it?
Was that what?
There was a laugh at the end there.
Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League arrives on PS5 May 26th.
That looked pretty freaking cool.
Rocksteady Studios
Martian
has
Manhunter
even
was
more to share
corrupted.
today.
That's going to be a crazy
Let's
fight.
listen in.
Oh, well, yeah. And Wonder Woman wasn't, interestingly. That was the first time we've heard a voice actor.
Show me what you got.
Or anyone but Flash.
Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League is an extension of the Arkhamverse, and it's really about now reframing the story and telling it from the villain's point of view.
Where are we going and who are we killing?
It's a mixture of lots of the things I hope the fans like about Rocksteady, but like a whole massive chunk of new stuff that they've never seen before.
My theory is Batman's
Always seen
dead, but they
Batman's
just
perspective on
reanimated
this
his
world,
corpse.
and we thought it'd be really fun and enjoyable to see this universe, but through the eyes of the villains.
I don't know. That seems a
We're
little bit
picking up the
almost
story
distasteful
5
now.
years after the end of Arkham Knight, and a lot's changed in that time.
Just checking. We're all seeing that thing, right?
Brainiac has invaded Earth, and he's this huge threat overlooking Metropolis.
Change
He's
that
taken
cutscene
over
slightly from the
Metropolis
last
City. The Justice League are there to try and save the city, but Brainiac has captured and brainwashed them and turned them against the very people they've been sworn to protect.
Oh, fuck, it's Superman!
So the Justice League
I'm
share the same
isolating
role
that clip.
as Brainiac.
That guy has
take
a really
over
big head.
Earth and turn it into the new.
He looks like
planet.
Lex Luthor.
What we've created is
No, he
Justice
looks like
Justice League,
he looks
with
like
the sense that
Megamind
there's
without the
something
makeup.
wrong with them.
They are now doing Brainiac's bidding,
Oh,
and Amanda Waller scrambles to try
really good
to
shots there.
remedy this and essentially save the Earth. And she recruits 4 lovable characters into fighting the Justice League.
Oh,
in
they
an
got
effort
the
to
woman from Fallen
reclaim
Order,
the Earth
Waller. That's
and
a good
thwart
call.
Brainiac's
Yes,
plans.
Your new mission is to kill the Justice League.
Yeah, she's a really good actress.
The members
so,
of the
yeah,
Suicide Squad
I'm
are
all
Harley
for it.
Quinn, Captain Boomerang, Deadshot, and King Shark.
Harley Quinn is definitely the most acrobatic of the crew. She's always moving. She's always flying through the air in kind of barely controlled ways. The feeling of swinging and the momentum and the kind of physicality.
Spider-Man.
Trying to keep that momentum going and
That's what
use
I'm
that
thinking,
to go over buildings.
Just wait for the ride.
It is just
bridges,
Spider-Man.
and chain link,
Yeah,
the
isn't
grapple
she?
mechanic that she's got. It just feels spot on.
I'm a freaking superstar.
Deadshot has the iconic Deadshot look, but
He's
with a
Iron
Rocksteady
Man.
twist. He's got
I'd say
real
he's more
swagger to
Boba
him.
Fett.
And in this game, he can also hover
Okay,
with his
yeah,
jetpack.
you win.
He's super precise. He uses sniper rifles, assault rifles, and pistols, and they all fit with his sort of fantasy of playing as Deadshot as this master assassin.
But you want Team Waller or Team Get the Hell Out of This Mess?
King Shark, to me, as a person, is, well, as a fish, is this incredible
She would know about
who's
fish,
super
wouldn't she?
well-read and super well-to-do, and I'm sure
that was
could
crap.
smash an operatic performance.
Actually, I'm the son of a god. It is my shame to suffer mortals and their buffoonery.
But also doesn't really know simple words or simple things that are going on. I think that's brilliant.
In terms of combat, he is a brute. He is a tank character. He can take more damage. His abilities all lean into the fact that he wants to get in a bit more close and personal. He's the fastest melee character.
The fastest.
Captain Boomerang's got his Speed Force Gauntlet that he can use together with his boomerang. He can throw it to any point in space and Speed Force to that point along the walls.
I'm going to have to do a close-up on that board.
You can use that, get up close, dodge
There's
around
no
in midair,
wings,
taking
sticks
out
in
the
there.
enemies, and then scupper because he doesn't want to stick around.
Don't worry, guys. I'm here.
One of the most exciting parts that connects our game to the DC lore are the support squad.
Oh,
It's all
support
we
squad.
know.
You have Penguin, the arms dealer,
You're making guns for us now,
Calling
Bird
Poison
Brain.
Ivy.
but also some new faces. Hack, who is a digital ghost that is helping the squad
Oh,
both
she's
navigate
in
the world,
quite
but
a
also
recent
upgrade
Suicide
mech
Squad
bombs.
comic, I think, which is in the Rebirth ones.
spike on a nice bomb sending out.
This.
Toyman, who's helping
Toyman,
the
excellent.
squad with perfecting gear. And then
Yeah, that's a
finally we
classic
have
character.
Gizmo, who is helping
Yeah,
the
I
squad
thought it was
with
Gizmo.
insane vehicle creations that let you blow shit up.
Metropolis is your playground. You're going to get to meet different characters, different villains, and you really get to see these cool, iconic locations.
Being the city of tomorrow kind of like meant stark contrast with Gotham City, which is very
Got a
dirty,
little
towards
Batman
raining.
doll in there.
The contrast with like a
Harley.
city that's very grand, it's very clean,
strapped to her shoulder.
it's very functional.
The huge difference between Metropolis and Gotham is that Metropolis really acknowledge and really trust Superman. So there is a lot of statues to thank Superman for everything he's done for the city.
You're getting to see Metropolis through the villain's eyes. You're getting to experience this world and traverse through this world as the villains.
Greetings, Metropolis!
So the core ability that everything wraps around in Suicide Squad is your traversal. How that works
Yeah.
in combat.
Yeah, this
is
looks
chaining
like
your
they've
combat
nailed
moves
this.
together with those traversals.
Yeah.
And the combat encounters
It's very
are designed
clearly put a lot of
to
work
push and
into
pull you
this.
around the environment in a battlefield that's constantly changing. Working out how to
I'd
use
say
all your
much
different
better
weapons,
than the
your
Avengers
guns,
game.
your melee attacks, and how
And
to
much
use
better
them
than
all to
Gotham
your best
Knights.
advantage
Yes,
to
as well.
control the chaos and come out victorious.
What's awesome about gunplay is the variety. So there's 6 core types of weapon families. We've got assault rifles,
There we go.
SMGs, sniper rifles, shotguns, miniguns, and pistols. There's added variety from weapon manufacturers.
There's LexCorp weapons, there's GCPD weapons, there's Armortech weapons. Later on in the game, we also have gear sets. The gear sets are villain themed. For example, if you have
This
a
is just
Bane
DLC
gear
fodder.
set
Yeah,
and
Bane
you
gear
trigger his buffs in the game, some of it will have the Bane drums and you will like Bane and like boom, 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 and then there's like green smoke and you trigger all kind of effects. So you're basically taking the essence of the villain, you're bringing it into the game.
Nice.
Each character has a power level in the game that we call gear score. As you acquire new gear in the game,
Yeah.
the gear
There
score
we go. That
goes
looks
up.
familiar.
And as that number goes up, it means that you can take on much harder missions. As part of this progression journey, you will unlock more and more builds.
Battle
more
pass
and
on
more
the top
ways
there.
to customize your character to really fit the way you
Yeah.
want to play.
Every firearm in our game is upgradable. So in
Yeah,
Suicide
that
Squad
leak-
Kill the Justice
leaked
League, you're
picture
gonna
was
get
completely
lots of
accurate.
choice to
That
use
was
the
missing a
weapons
few
that you
options.
need to complete your missions, but most importantly, you will be
Oh,
able to customize your
oh,
squad to be wherever you like.
That was cool.
You can wear whatever
That's
you
gonna
want,
be a
any of the
cosplay.
outfits.
That's
You
it.
can
Oh,
have
a lot of build a
your
Comic-Con.
asylum
Captain
jail
Boomerang
outfit
outfit.
and still have like the best
Oh,
gear.
brilliant. Yes, yes, yes.
Our game is a 1 to 4
I'm
player
sorry,
co-op
Wonder Woman
experience,
Harley,
which
that
means
is going to
all
be
the
at
missions
every
in the game have been
convention. Like,
designed
literally
for solo
cosplayers
Was that
players,
Lego
taking notes
Batman?
right now.
friends,
Was
or
that Lego
individuals.
Batman on the
For the
building?
single player fans, you can play it in single player.
The whole
with bots
building
filling
looked
in
like
the
Lego
role of the
Batman's
squad, so you
head.
still feel like you're part of the team, and you can switch them if you want. I'm going to try King Shark now, or we can say, well, I think Harley will be a better fit for this mission, so I'm going to switch over and I'm going to try her out.
Okay.
But if you really want to tear it up, going in with a full group of 4 lets you experience the
I
full
can see
mayhem of Suicide
multiplayer being
Squad.
really good.
Yeah.
And you get to
As long
really
as they
experience the
mention the word
dynamics
cross-play,
between
then
how
yeah.
you can all play together in different play styles in order to take on Brainiac and the Justice League.
Honestly, the
All
movement
the fun
reminds me
is
of Warframe.
right here.
Hey.
When the story's done, or
Have you played
experience doesn't
Warframe?
end there.
I haven't,
Rocksteady
no.
will continue its legacy of supporting the game after its
Yeah, the
launch.
movement
We're
seems
going to
very
deliver
Warframe.
lots of new content to
New
our
content?
players. We're going
Okay.
to have new playable characters,
New playable characters?
weapons, and new missions. For players who like to customize their looks, we'll offer a battle pass that only contains cosmetic items.
Okay.
There's just going to be so much for the players. to
Only
do.
cosmetic
Just
items. That's
picture it.
okay.
Harley Quinn kills the Justice League.
If you like story games, if you like
New playable
RPG
characters,
elements,
though, that's
if you like
important.
co-op games, if you
Well, we
like
can speculate on
customizing
that.
That's gonna
characters, if
be
you want to play as a
Guy
Batman,
Gardner.
lot of-
Guy,
this
they're going to
game
put Guy
kind of has
Gardner.
it all.
I think they're definitely
very
do Guy Gardner.
fast-paced. It's really colourful.
I was thinking
it's
more
loud
members of the
and
Suicide Squad.
unapologetic and in your face.
Oh,
It's
okay.
gonna be really, really fun.
Hey, Metropolis! Do you like live executions?
Deathstroke,
Well,
maybe?
don't touch that dial, or I'll break your fingers.
Excellent.
Suicide Squad looks surprisingly good.
I think so, yes. I'm going to be
Because,
interested to see
like-
what the entire internet is going to be saying about it.
I think it's going to be relatively positive because after Gotham Knights, I really got turned off to future games. But I think the fact that Rocksteady is doing it, we can clearly see a higher quality tier developer is working on this game. You know.
Yeah, I don't want to disparage WB Montreal. I think they got screwed over a little bit. And well, for starters, they were the ones making Suicide Squad at first, for stars. And they were making something else. And then, and I'm pretty sure Gotham Knights was meant to be a different type of game than what we got in the end. They thought to pivot. So I think they got screwed over a little bit. But at the same time, yes, this looks amazing. It looks far and away. At the very least, the traversal in it, the movement in it is so smooth.
I think this is open world. Open world.
Yes, it absolutely is. Yeah.
What's such a huge focus? I think it's going to be like a mission-based, open world kind of thing. So yeah, I think.
They really got high up in the air. That's quite a vertical open world as well. The buildings are quite big.
Probably there's going to be like a takeoff mechanic, you know, where you can kind of hold down the button and launch yourself in the air. I could definitely see that.
Yes. And by the way, they got around that old classic Spider-Man game complaint about, look, where does his webs go to? What are they attached to? With Harley, by just having a Batman drone just appear and she's swinging off that. So that's and they've got a neat workaround for that. It looked a lot of fun. Even though basically is a shooter. It is absolutely a shooter. You just have
it's a looter shooter for sure.
Yeah,
I think my prediction is the game is going to have a strong opening week, but like as soon as people kind of start playing the game and getting into it, that will be the big thing of like, does it have any legs? I'm not sure if it'll have legs, but I think it's going to have a strong opening. And we have a guest.
Hey guys!
Hello.
Hey,
Chris.
you literally came in at the perfect time. We're talking about Justice League right now.
Oh my God, Chris! What do you have to say about that? Come on.
Are you going to appear on camera, or are you sticking with that?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just trying to fix it.
Okay. Hello there. Yes. Oh boy, it looks so much fun. It's obviously a looter shooter, as we're being saying, but it does look an incredible amount of
Heavily,
fun.
by the way, heavily it's going to be a game as a service game. Very heavy.
I don't know if it will survive as an actual games as a service thing, but new playable characters, I will take absolutely. If that's just generally added, I don't know how they're going to do it. Yeah, I don't know how they're going to do it post-launch, but for at launch and with stuff coming later, I'll take it, absolutely. Yeah.
We are going to be streaming that, that's for sure, guys. We're going to
They
be.
didn't say crossplay, so we're still hoping, but we're still absolutely hoping. We'll get on it.
I'm definitely playing Harley Quinn though. After seeing how crazy.
I will do Captain Boomerang.
How crazy? Either Harley or King Shark for me, because King Shark has got a Superman costume.
So I'll do Deadshot, which means if Jared playing, he's gonna be King Shark.
King Shark would be my second choice, honestly, and it was his second choice as well. So he does look pretty good, honestly, just with a weird sort of Hulk sense to
What do you
him.
think about all the costumes? that they showed off.
Wonder Woman Harley looked great. Yeah.
And like I said, every Harley Quinn cosplayer is like, they are pretty costume now.
But you know what? What's also weird is in the trailer they actually confirm we have to kill the Justice League.
Wow.
Literally.
They are saying that. We haven't actually seen evidence of that, and Wonder Woman is even corrupted. So yeah, as far as we can see, and she spoke for the first
it's
time.
probably going to be one of those things where you have to kill them, but they're going to get revived. Except though, here's my theory though: Batman's already dead.
I don't know about that, just because it would seem a bit odd with Kevin Conroy voicing him.
No, I actually think it would work out better because then you could finally lay Batman to rest. You can have a funeral scene. You can actually do a whole sequence where you say goodbye to Batman for the last time.
That might be possible, but then again, doing it in a Suicide Squad game still feels a bit odd. Yeah, without any.
I don't know. I just feel
characters.
like because Kevin Conroy has been dead passed away 6 months ago. They could very much add in another scene. Where they kind of tweak the game a little bit, where you're finally laying him to rest, and they do a little 5-minute funeral scene to say goodbye to Batman. Because I guarantee you, if they do that scene, that'll be all over YouTube. People will be crying. It'll get really good engagement.
I don't know if they'll do it in this. It seems a bit odd. Yeah,
they got to do something because this is Kevin Conroy's last performance, and they made a big.
They have to. They just have to make it good, and yeah.
But what interests me the most about this game is that it's set 5 years after Arkham Knight.
Yeah, that's intriguing. They finally named exactly the time difference. And we're obviously getting a prequel comic as well that's set between that time.
I do wonder how much the events of the Arkham games will impact this. Because most of the Arkham games were just kind of self-contained within that area.
I don't know if they'll mention it at all. I mean, remember, there's another Deadshot in the other Arkham games.
Yeah.
But the other thing is, Harley was a big thing in the games. Penguin was a big thing.
That's still the same voice actor, still the same Penguin, definitely.
And I guarantee you, it's the same Harley Quinn from the Arkham games.
Yes.
So Joker is canonically dead in this universe. It has been for some time because I haven't actually played through much of Arkham Knight, but it's basically Joker died at the end of City, for real.
Yes, yeah, that's completely right.
And wasn't Harley Quinn pregnant or something, or did
they
she lose a
were
baby?
considering that plot point, but then I think they backed away from it quite extensively.
Yeah, they backed away from it because it would get backlash. But yeah, that was Suicide Squad definitely is one of those games that I feel is gonna get people either gonna love it or they're gonna hate it.
I do feel like it's gonna be one of those divisive games because I feel like it's this might be a 1 step forward, 2 step back kind of situation where it's okay, the movement is good, the story's good, but everything else is just generic looter shooter,
Yeah, there was definitely crafting stuff. I mean, yeah, Gotham Knights, as soon as that appeared, and it was obvious you were gathering items off defeated enemies, which is here too. Yeah, there was a massive backlash to it.
Yeah, and it's the problem is you're seeing this with a lot of games where they're using all the same mechanics, and it's just it's all honestly, Gotham Knights and Suicide Squad look like very similar games now. They probably will feel like it too.
Yeah, definitely.
Same thing with the Avengers.
Faster.
Yeah, the combat itself, but the progression system, the RPG mechanics are very similar to your generic looter shooter. Same thing with the Avengers. Same thing with Forspoken. A lot of these games have very similar systems, and it's all starting to feel a bit cookie cutter now.
Yeah.
I feel though when it comes down to Suicide Squad though, I'm looking forward to the game because it's definitely an Arkhamverse game. Who wouldn't be?
I gotta say this now. Jared from Comics League, I know you're watching this. You're gonna get King Shark and you're gonna like it. He messes me on Twitter being like, I call Deadshot. No, you don't. No, you don't.
You wouldn't.
No, but what also intrigues me is that we haven't had pre-orders go up.
They'll be soon. they probably they are working out a deluxe edition right now, and then they're definitely going to have that. I'm surprised they didn't announce anything here, to be honest. I thought they were going to announce a PlayStation DLC deal like they did with everything else.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Yeah.
So it must be something really big then.
It still ticks me off to this day that the Joker DLC for Arkham Asylum is still locked to the PS3. Yeah.
It's still crazy though, because I was like, saying, when I was doing my reaction, I was just like, Lex Luthor's war suit was in the trailer as well.
Yeah.
I was just like,
they suggested that he tried to take on Flash by himself, probably in the suit, and obviously failed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I wonder when it goes going forward now, if Suicide Squad the Suicide Squad is they're gonna have this problem where, towards the end of the game, you kill all this Justice League and you'll have to go back in time.
No.
Well, the problem is you're gonna here's the problem. You're gonna have to kill the Flash too. So.
Well, you presumably defeat them, and then after that, you just have like missions where you're taking on the various other enemies, or can replay it, or there'll be other enemies introduced. They can introduce any heroes or villains they want to have.
Here's my theory. Reverse Flash is going to be involved. Reverse Flash is going to be the one that has to trigger, because basically they have to get Reverse Flash to work with them. Basically you get because they said more characters. Reverse Flash, anybody?
That would be cool.
I could say.
Well, yeah. Well, we got a few extra characters confirmed, like in the form of. Well, we already knew about Gizmo. We already knew about who's the first person?
Toyman.
No, Toyman and Hack were the new ones. Hack was introduced in the Rebirth Suicide Squad series. I forget who wrote that. And Toyman was introduced, I think, by I can't remember.
Toyman and Gizmo have been around for a while.
Yeah, this version of Toyman, the sort of the younger version, who's obsessed with Superman and Batman, that was introduced in one of the Batman and Superman comics. If you've seen Public Enemies, that animated movie, that was the adaptation of the one he was introduced in.
There has been so many different variations of Gizmo. It's like every time he appears, he's such a like he's been for example, he was in Teen Titans 2003. Yeah. I think he was in the original Teen Titans, dating back all the way to the 80s.
He was in the Titans show live action in I think it was the last season, or was it the season before? One of the two.
Yeah, honestly, he's one of those characters where I think the Marvel equivalent of Gizmo is the Tinkerer. I think that's kind of like the Marvel equivalent. You saw the Tinkerer in Homecoming.
But, Chris, you know what I think as well when it comes to Suicide Squad? We'll be facing against Brainiac bot way too many times. He's going to get...
Yeah, and the other thing is there are people who are going to be getting DC Universe Online flashbacks. Because remember, Brainiac, because this storyline actually does seem very similar. Because also that suit was what Lex used. He's used that suit in other places, but that's his suit from DC Universe Online. It might be used other places, but yeah,
it's used a lot of other places, to be fair. But yes, that's exactly how DC Universe Online begins. So yeah, I do see what you mean, including. You can start in Metropolis for that, and it will be I wouldn't say exactly the same, but similar along the lines, and you can do that co-op.
Also, did you notice that they showed high-res versions of Gotham?
No.
No?
I think, because when they're comparing Gotham to DC, they showed a few pictures of Gotham. I think that was I don't think that was Arkham Knight. I think that might be a more recent one.
Okay.
So we might actually have a few missions where we go to Gotham.
Well, I have theorized that before. We do know they're going to Arkham Asylum, and that's where it's kicking off. So I have theorized that there may be at least one mission in Gotham at some point. before.
I feel like it's going to be a contained portion, like probably Arkham City.
Yeah, not an open world type of thing. Yeah, something maybe even within Arkham Asylum itself.
Yeah, either Arkham Asylum or they'll just contain it to Arkham City, you know, the island.
Yeah, I could imagine it being the first mission in the game, to be honest, like a tutorial thing.
Yeah, for sure. Like maybe even have it be a flashback, like have it, you know, like kind of flash it back to like maybe during the timeline of the Arkham games, or like, you know, like shortly afterwards or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I could imagine that. But yeah, story-wise, I'm the most excited for this game. I can't wait to see where it goes.
Was Harley captured in Arkham Knight? Like, was she actually put in jail?
Yes.
Yes, she was. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, because
that
I thought
doesn't mean anything really, but yeah.
I thought the opening mission could take place from Harley's point of view, and it shows Batman arresting her and putting her in Gotham, kind of thing, and she's running from Batman.
That would be kind of fun, but yeah,
just like a tutorial mission kind of thing.
No, it's going to be.
I don't think we need to do that. We're not 5 years time gap.
Yeah, because they're doing a 5-year time jump. So what I'm intrigued about though is definitely it's the post-launch content.
I was going to say, what are our theories for playable characters? Now, bear in mind they have to be able to handle guns as well as have some other things. So,
Bloodsport, Peacemaker.
Bloodsport, Peacemaker, and Deathstroke are the very obvious ones.
Yeah.
Peacemaker, I think, will probably come over, and we will get his John Cena costume.
Yes, I can imagine that. That'll get a lot of attention, and yeah, with James Gunn now in charge of the universe, including games, I can imagine him.
Red Hood.
Red Hood's or within Arkham Knight costume, yes, yeah, even that's because
I don't think so. I don't
so.
think
If there's any Bat family character who would end up working for Suicide Squad, it would be Red Hood.
Especially with their last game being Arkham Knight, where he's the titular character. Yeah, that's a good call, I think, actually. Yeah, I mean,
because I could definitely see him, being a Task Force X kind of person. I
can see one other character though that I would. He was in the Suicide Squad film, KG Beast.
Was he?
Yeah, he was also in BVS as well. So
if you think about it, Chris,
he was the guy with the flamethrower. He was the guy with the flamethrower at the end.
No. KG Beast was like his head was blown up in the Arkham.
The animated film he was in.
Yeah.
He was.
Yeah.
No, but KG Beast that was KG Beast in BVS though.
Yes, exactly. So he wasn't in the Suicide Squad because he was already in BVS. Yeah.
Yeah,
but yes,
we're talking about the Assault on Arkham animated film.
Yeah, I mean, if it wasn't for the guns thing, I would have said Killer Frost. But yeah,
here's one. Punchline.
What you mean? That's
the other.
Yeah,
the newer Harley Quinn.
Nah.
No, not just because Joker's already dead, so she wouldn't have been introduced properly.
Have her be a fangirl.
I could see even doing the Joker's daughter or something like that, Julia Dent.
Oh, you know who would? I know. I think Reverse Flash, most likely.
Yeah, but again, gotta use guns. Reverse Flash has no need for guns.
Yeah, it's like getting shot.
Huntress maybe.
No.
Well, I mean, possible.
Yeah. Well, if
Katana.
She wouldn't use guns. She absolutely wouldn't use guns.
Rick Flag.
Yeah.
He'd be a little boring, but I could see them possibly introducing him to actually play.
This is Katana. She's got my back. I'm sorry. I just love the way he delivered that line.
I'm trying to think of some other female characters, possibly. What's Deathstroke's daughter's name?
Grail.
No. Ravager.
Yes, Ravager. Yeah.
I thought you said Dark. I thought you said
Rose Wilson.
No, I may have, but I mean Deathstroke. Yeah.
Rose Wilson.
Yes. Yeah. Maybe her.
Yeah, I could see that. I could see her. Yeah.
And be an equal back to the Arkham games as well.
Yeah, Ravager. For sure.
Instead of possibly Deathstroke, because he's a bit overpowered compared to say, Deadshot. He kind of overshadows Deadshot a bit. But having Ravager instead means more sort of their level.
Yeah. Trying to think here.
Yeah, it's the gun thing that puts a lot of...
That throws it away.
Yeah, there's so many. Yeah.
Well, Cheetah doesn't use guns, so
Yeah.
Cheetah has no need for guns. Solomon Grundy, well, he's basically a King Shark, where like he can put a gun in his hand. And he can,
in Legion of Superheroes, the new animated film, he uses plenty of guns. So yeah, he's
so Solomon Grundy. Yeah, Solomon Grundy is kind of in the old. Is kind of would be kind of like a King Shark kind of character. He's because Solomon Grundy is DC's Hulk.
Yes, that's actually a possibility. Yeah, they did someone. If they're doing a few characters a little bit like the ones who are already in it, then yes.
Ocean Master.
Again, I can't see him using guns, but maybe a good call. Or maybe
Atlantean guns.
No, Black Manta. Then.
Oh, okay.
No, but you gotta look at it.
I can see his movement too, so...
Yeah, jetpack, like an ultimate power blasting people with a massive... laser blast. Yeah, and then he uses guns, so yeah, possible.
There's so many theories of what DLC characters we can think of, but...
Already, yeah. But
yeah,
that's interesting that they confirmed that new playable characters thing, so I'm glad they did that. I think they just confirmed crossplay as well.
I hope they confirm crossplay, and I hope it's Season Pass.
They showed a Season Pass in there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna have a Season Pass. No, I mean like
they said it's all cosmetics, so we'll see how that.
If they put the goddamn Justice League outfits in that Battle Pass, I'll be ticked off and not have them earnable in the game.
You know they're gonna do that.
Yeah, they will.
It'll
probably be day one DLC.
So I would personally message a suggestion of Cyborg.
Cyborg?
Cyborg? Nah.
What, playable?
Yeah.
That's a weird choice.
That's a weird choice. But
well, they got Brainiac here, so like, because if you're gonna fight Brainiac, Cyborg is definitely a character you call it.
I could see him being a side character, but I don't know if he'd be a playable one. Yeah.
Because that's kind of the other problem is would Cyborg use guns? Not really. He is a gun.
No. I think
he is a
characters. I think they all have to be
shooter based
or the members of the Suicide Squad. A sudden thought occurred to me. What if they did it so the playable characters are the Justice League? They ignore the gun thing and just make them playable.
That's a DLC. Like that's where you actually have like a DLC expansion kind of thing. That's like, you know.
Yeah, and just you get to play as the Justice League and fight the Brainiac drones after you've gone through the main storyline, but clean up the city with the actual Justice League.
You know, probably have some like missions that are specifically like. Well, I got one for you, Guy Gardner.
You're obsessed with Guy Gardner.
Because I want all of his guns to be like constructs.
Nah, I don't think. They would use.
It could happen.
I think Red Hood is a pretty safe speculation. Red Hood is safe. It's safe.
I think Red Hood's actually a good one, just because of the Arkham Knight thing, really.
Plus, he does use guns, so
yeah. But we gotta.
I'm sorry, but Jared's like messaging me like all these Green Lantern characters, like it's just like Sinestro, Atrocitus.
I don't see that. What is he saying that in the DM?
He's DMing me personally. He's probably watching this right now. Hi, Jared.
None of them would use guns.
Jared, get yourself on the panel.
He's working. He's working.
He's working to the down.
See, if a Green Lantern character were to use a gun, they turn it from their ring into a construct, you know, which has been done in the past. We've seen them turn their constructs into guns.
Even though they would use a construct and stuff for Green Lantern, I wonder how that would work in terms of a DLC character.
I was just talking about this. I just said, you know, I just talked about that.
No, but I have, Chris, I have this gut feeling inside of me that this is going to be like an Avengers, but better.
It already looks better than Avengers. Just the fact that you can go quite high up the buildings and above them makes it better than Avengers.
See, the problem with Avengers was I really feel like they were making an entirely different game. Like I really feel like they were trying to make more of like an Uncharted style kind of like action game.
That'd be
and then the live service was just kind of rammed down their throats midway through development.
I mean,
it really feels like that.
That makes sense for Crystal Dynamics being the developer of it. Yeah.
Yeah, and if you look at the game, it has like the cutscenes, like the storyline is actually like kind of halfway decent.
Yeah,
you know?
it is. It's worth playing for the storyline.
Like if they would have just done the story, you know, and then maybe have multiplayer component on the side, but not try to ram it during a single player campaign, I could actually see it actually going over decently well. It might not have been a smash hit, but it probably would have been okay.
Yeah, but then then they Square Enix messed it up, and hopefully Warner Brothers won't mess this up.
I have a feeling game developers are tuning into the fact that live services are not really fashionable anymore. Like maybe you can get away with it with like a few things, but like having every game be a live service, I think they realize it's not flying anymore.
Yeah, they definitely have. So many of them are getting.
And you can see like I'm just taking a look at some of the screenshots of like playing as King Shark and stuff. It shows a health bar, and it shows you have different types of guns.
It's a shooter.
It's a shooter, yeah, and it definitely does.
Yeah.
It shows an OBJ objective as well, which is
it's weird to think that the Arkham games don't have a health bar.
Yeah.
Now we're suddenly getting one.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird as well because you see a level up system.
Yeah, they did say power up. I mean, they did talk about the RPG stuff. So this is all stuff that they did kind of talk about
I don't have any problem with this on paper. It looks a lot of fun. I think the story is going to be a lot of fun, and that's what I'm here for, basically. And
my thoughts are there is some stuff that is a bit concerning, but overall, I think the pluses outweigh the minuses on this one. I think there's more positive than negatives.
I think as long as you're prepared to accept it, yes, it's a shooter, yes, it's kind of live servicey, yes, it's going to be mostly co-op focused, you're going to have a good time with it. It's the people who can't accept that it's a shooter that are going to struggle with it, and especially one with crafting and other things.
Thank you.
I feel like that's gonna turn some people off for sure. Like the crap, like the all these mechanics that every game seems to be shoving in now. Like there are a lot of generic stuff in this, and so.
As long as it's generally fun and the characters are all fun to be around, then I think it's going to be entertaining.
Like I can already tell the movement is going to be a lot of fun, and the thing is, and this is something that I feel like not a lot of people who develop open world games they really don't understand. If you have an open world game and you have to traverse from part of the map, you need to make the traversal fun. I feel like this is kind of like it's like when Spider-Man came out for PS4. It'd be like the swinging was so much fun that people just like doing that.
Yeah,
and I think game developers realized, holy crap, traversal can actually be a core game mechanic.
I mean, even Rocksteady, ignoring the Batmobile, but moving Batman across the cities in City Origins and Night is so much fun. Just that grapple glide mechanic, just alternate between those.
They
two.
obviously have experience in traversal systems.
So they
that's
Gotham
why I'm a
Knights,
little
on the
more
other hand, failed in that regard.
Gotham Knights failed because they simply got rid of the game's live game service.
Well, it failed for a lot of reasons, but getting around with it was.
Somebody just pointed out a Riddler Easter egg in that trailer.
There is a board full of Easter eggs where at some point.
I mean, I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised if Riddler trophies were collectibles in this game. I would not be surprised.
I don't think they would make much sense here.
I think at the very least there might be one of them, and you're like, no, like they might like land.
There'll be a reference to it, but I don't think there's going to be
Like I could just see like Harley walking past, like, oh no, not these again.
Yeah, I don't know if they'll do collectibles. I kind of hope they don't. I bet they will.
Oh, it's open world. There's gonna be collectibles.
Yeah, unfortunately,
they have the traversal system. It's an open world. There's gonna be collectibles to find. I guarantee you. Like I will literally cut my hair live on screen if there was not collectibles.
You heard it here first, guys. You heard it here first.
Go on, Rocksteady, take them all out right now. We've still got time.
Oh, we want this random person to cut us, you know.
Yeah.
No, but
that'll be fun.
You know what I'm
they're watching.
also interested in thinking about is what do you guys think about the fact that Scott Porter is actually playing the Flash in this game, and he was.
I like
Robin
it. He's a very lovable douche.
I love the Flash in this. How he is just a dick. I was just screwing with him the entire time.
He's acting like the reverse Flash. Like he's acting like a more extreme version of Reverse Flash, and
Reverse Flash is a lot more serious than this. Yeah, this Flash is just an absolute douche. So
by the way, they did change the voice actor for Lex Luthor, though. I
yes,
heard that.
It's not the same actor who was briefly, to be fair, in Arkham Knight. So I'm fine with that. I was wondering if they were going to keep the same actor in that Easter egg, but no, they decided to go with a new actor. Fair enough. I don't know how much Lex Luthor will be in this.
But I have a funny feeling for the Wonder Woman game, we're going to get the Wonder Woman suit from Suicide Squad.
I don't know if we'll get the same voice actor. Do we know who's the voice actor for Wonder Woman? I probably got a press release with it, but I didn't check.
No, I don't know. The one thing I do know, though, is that suit will definitely be a part of the Wonder Woman game, though. I have a good gut feeling because
I bet it's gonna have a few.
Yeah, it's definitely going to have Rocksteady feeling to it. But hey, at least the game is coming out in 4 months.
Who is developing the Wonder Woman game?
Monolith Productions. The people that made Shadow, made Shadow of Mordor, Shadow of War.
So that, and I know Insomniac is doing the Wolverine game, so I think both of them are in pretty good hands.
Yes,
like Insomniac obviously has experience with Spider-Man, and they're just generally a really good developer. Like Insomniac is just a really good developer, and Monolith, they've been around a long time themselves. So Shadow of War, I think Wonder Woman probably will come out pretty good in my opinion.
Yeah. Generally what happens with Monolith is that the first game they make is an absolute masterpiece, and then the second one completely shits the bed. So the Wonder Woman game should be fine. It's the sequel we have to worry about.
Well, the thing with Shadow of War, they put in a lot of Assassin's Creed elements in that game, even to the point where like one of the Assassin's Creed developers accused them of like code theft.
Yes, I think that was completely false, but yes, at the same time, Shadow of War.
He's like, I stared at Assassin's Creed for 3 years. I recognize those animations anywhere. Like
people are very skeptical. I've seen this a lot on Twitter. People are very, very skeptical on Suicide Squad.
Of course they are.
I mean, I can understand the skepticism up until now, because up until now we haven't seen any gameplay, and like, I'm sorry, but no gameplay until 3 months out of the release is highly unusual.
Yeah, and this is generally why. I mean, if you're seeing any reaction on Twitter to it that's negative, that's why. That is absolutely why. I'm surprised we got it so soon after, well, all three of us kind of discussed it in separate podcasts.
I think this game will probably do well, but I'm not sure it'll be like gangbusters. It'll probably do better than Avengers. I think it's probably going to go down as like an okay, decent game. Like it's going to do better than Avengers. It's definitely set up for that, I think.
I do hope it does very well. I don't know what its competition is, to be honest.
No, there's no competition.
It says coming out in May, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it comes out in May. The only competition it has.
There's a lot of games coming out in May, though, isn't there? Like
Zelda.
There's only Zelda.
That's pretty big competition.
To be fair, they're not on the same platforms, but yeah.
But a lot of people do multi. But here's the thing:
the month of
Switch,
Star Wars.
Here's the problem, though: the Switch is like most people's secondary system. So like they have an Xbox and a Switch, a PlayStation and a Switch, a PC and a Switch. So most people who have multiple systems usually have a Switch and their primary console. Like me, I'm PC and Switch. Some people, they have a PS5 and a Switch.
Yeah.
So there are like, I do think because if it was like a big game on the Xbox, well, Suicide Squad is multi-platform, so like, I do think Tears of the Kingdom is a factor because a lot of the people who would buy both, they're probably going to go Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah, there's still a couple of weeks between them at least, so...
Like, I don't think it's enough to make the game fail, but it is a factor in my opinion.
And the Flash movie comes out about 2 weeks after it, so hopefully that will help it.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they drop maybe some Flash costumes or something from the movie. Like, imagine Captain Boomerang in the Flash suit.
Yes.
You know,
in the Flash suit.
Well, they're gonna have to market the game around before the Flash, I would say.
Well, hopefully they will.
Yeah.
The only DC stuff that's coming out is Shazam in March.
Yeah.
And then that's pretty much it. So it's like, are they gonna market it around the Flash, or are they gonna market it around?
Oh, who knows what they're doing? They'll make up their own thing and probably put it all out in the same week.
Oh, I mean, I do feel like they might throw up an advertisement for the game in front of the Flash screenings. I could totally see them doing that.
Yeah,
maybe.
Like a small little trailer in front of the game, in front of it.
But that would be 2 weeks before the game is actually, 2 weeks after the game is released.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might give another boost. You know.
Yeah. What usually happens is that PlayStation does it for them. And,
Because imagine you have people who are Flash fans. They see the trailer before the movie. They go in there, they see the movie. Like, oh, I like the movie. Oh, this game's available right now. Okay, I'm gonna go buy the game right now. It's marketing 101. It is marketing.
It's good, and it's rare that Warner Bros. Actually takes advantage of it. So it's good they got it roughly the same sort of time. It will only help them out.
I mean, they're only really now just starting to give recommended comic reading, because if you notice in some of the Warner Brothers trailers, they actually recommend you run to the comics to read to get yourself primed.
Yeah, I'm glad they do that.
They're only doing they should have been doing, like, honestly, Marvel and DC should have been doing this for like 20 years.
Yeah, I think DC have finally picked up on it, but Marvel's still lagging behind on that silliness. But they try to keep themselves separate from the comic side. Because
remember when James Gunn, when he announced his slate, and then they showed the comics, like, for example, Supergirl sold out, The Authority sold out. You know, like, this is like, I think DC is waking up to the idea, like, holy crap, we can actually market our old books this way. We can give our books a boost.
Yep.
When we base it off the TV, and you know, like, I think DC is really turning on to that fact.
Yeah. Whereas Marvel was doing it the opposite almost.
Imagine if in the lead up to Infinity War, they said, hey, you should read Infinity War, you know, this book to get yourself the idea. And they would have sold millions of copies.
They did it anyway, but they didn't admit it at all, and they certainly almost
imagine if they showed it in the
Ultron.
Like, imagine if the Infinity War trailer it ended, and like the last shot was to get more information, read this book.
Yeah.
And they showed available at your local comic retailer.
Yeah, they would do that.
Millions of copies sold.
I got an update for you guys, right? For Suicide Squad.
Shoot.
So, as previously rumored for live service element, Rocksteady has confirmed the Battle Pass. They will only feature cosmetic item and has both
said that in the trailer. They said that in the
free
trailer.
and paid premium tiers. FAQ emphasized that all in-game purchases are optional, do not affect gameplay. Additional,
yeah, they said that in the trailer.
Yep.
The game will not have loot boxes.
Yay!
Will not have loot boxes, and it will have a free post-launch content, including new missions and unplayable characters.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, that's what was said in the trailer. So basically, apart from the no loot boxes specification, which yay!
Yay!
They'll probably have it anyway, just to call it something else. Most games do.
But these character models look amazing, though.
They do. So I hate to cut you guys short, but I do have to do some things.
No, that's fair enough.
So, final thoughts. Teladia, what are your final thoughts?
Excited for Suicide Squad. Definitely gonna, me and myself and Chris and you guys will be
If
co-oping.
crossplay, yes.
If it's crossplay, we'll be definitely co-oping. And I'm really, really excited for May 26th.
All right, DC Comics Gamer, what are your thoughts?
Yep, very, very excited, especially for the story. I can't wait to see how it goes. I'll be playing on day one.